Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.
It's a pointer, and this is the owner's dog, and what they'll do is they run in front of us about anywhere from out to like 60 yards, and they'll go back and forth, and they'll always go run into the wind. That way they get the bird scent a lot faster. So the dog's on point. The hunter will come up behind him and flush the bird.
Now we're gonna stay right in. I'm gonna stay right in the middle of you two. See Fong coming up. Hopefully he doesn't run. Absolutely. Yeah. Keep coming up. Keep coming up.
So after the bird goes down, the dog is immediately on it. They have a real gentle mouth. They don't put any holes in them. And he'll bring it back to the handler.
Here, tank here, tank here, tank here, 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 here.
I got it.
Fetch it up. Hey, fetch that up. Here, here. Drop, drop. Good boy.
So here the dog goes on point, and they actually really freeze. They lock up. They're bred for this kind of hunting, and they will not move. The handler's telling them to stay. And then the handler goes in and flushes the bird. They don't want the dog to go in and catch them. So they'll go in and try to dig. That bird is buried in that stuff, and he's trying to hide. So he'll move him around to get him up.
Find it. Back. Hey. Come on. Hey, here. Find it.
Should be another one up here.
There is where it was. What a bleeding son of a gun. He's up on the very top. They'll hit the side of this
And then go up.
and then they just take off running up.
You don't have to feed the dog or give them any goodies. They love doing this.
Good boy. Good boy, Fong. He's part cow.
Everybody needs a break.
Yes, we do.
It's a snack. You know, energy going.
Mm-hmm. And people always ask, why do they eat the grass? It also cleans out their stomach. So it's another way. It'll make them throw up if their stomach's upset. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Let's go. Find it. Find it.
God, it's so beautiful.
bird. Yeah.
Pretty.
That's a special way?
Yeah, they're hard to come by. A lot of the growers don't grow them too. You know, we picked up 20 of them.
So there's
This
a
year.
black pheasant.
Mm-hmm.
You get albino ones too?
Yes, I have 3 of those in the barn
cool.
right now. Whoa, King. Where's that?
All right.
Looks like we're eating tonight.
So you can see everybody's had a good time. They shot pheasants. We're gonna go have lunch now, and then we're gonna go to the cleaning station and show you guys how these things are cleaned. I was using a 12 gauge, but you could use a 12 or 20 gauge, but you have to use steel shot. And you probably want to use something in the size 6 shot. Most of these pheasants are anywhere from 6 to 8 months old. And this time of the year, they only average maybe about 2 pounds a piece. The real pretty ones are the males. You know, the guys are prettier, and then the girls are brown color. But these are your ringneck pheasants, and there's a lot of these. This place is up in Dunnigan. So we'll put up more information so you guys can find out where it is. It's a really nice place here. And they're gonna pluck them, so they'll pluck them, and then they'll, actually after you go out and do a shoot, they pluck them, put them in a bag for you, and send you home. You have to do nothing. They're all ready to cook.
The 2 roosters, they're called.
Yeah.
Okay, we put them in the hot water at 100 and 650 degree
Okay.
water. All right, and then we run them through. This is to loosen the feathers. And the water has to be this hot in order for it to work.
So how do you know when to stop?
It is stopping itself.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it's already timed. So whenever it stops, it's usually time to take them out, but sometimes I have to run them a little bit longer. It all depends. Well, 1 round should do it, but we do a little field test after it stops.
You only do 2 at a time?
Yeah, 2 of the pheasants at a time and like 5 chukars at a time. Okay, so I test them out, make sure. See how the feathers coming off? So these are ready. So I take these out and I put them in here. I have cold water up here that runs inside. I have rubber fingers in here. Okay, now I have to close this up. Put this here. That takes the feathers off.
The feathers off?
Yeah, it rips all the feathers off. Sometimes I can eye it. I've been out here a long time. I can tell without looking
you know
when they're done. Yeah. So they'll come out like this.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So, then we turn this off. And then we come over here. And then I take them and process them here. I clean them. Here, they hit off. And it's easy. This is for Rich. I've been out here for 20 years out here doing this. I've been out here since 2005. Yeah, so doing this right here.
You got it down.
So I got it down pat, yeah. And we just clean them up. And all this, make sure all the feathers is off. And then I take them and I put them in this sink here. And I have a guy here that
Finishes them up, huh?
yeah, he finishes them up. That's about it. And we bag them and hand them to the customer already clean and ready to,
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Better than doing it at home.
yeah, right.
Well, everybody, we had a great time today here at Raahauge Pheasant Ranch, Pheasant Club here just in Dunnigan, about 30 minutes north of the Sacramento airport. Tell us a little bit about other things that Raahauge Pheasant Club offers.
So we have a pistol rifle range. We have a dry camp. You can bring out all your trailers, your tents, and you can camp on our property for free.
For free. So guys, if you have a shotgun, you have a pistol, you want to just do some shooting, recreational shooting, they've got 24 clay ranges up here. You can just come out and have some fun close by. Alan Fong. Alan is quite a shooter. Alan, can you tell everybody a little bit about the equipment that we use today and what guys need to bring up when they come up here?
Well, when you're shooting these pheasants, you want to shoot either like a 20 gauge or a 12 gauge. You have to shoot steel in California now. You have to have steel. You
So
can't shoot lead.
can't be lead. It's got to be steel.
Gotta be steel, because you only allow steel, right?
Yes, only steel on the ranch for the pheasants and the chukars, but lead on the sporting clay and the 5-stand.
You have to have a hunting license?
No, you do not. Not for the sporting clays, but out hunting, yes, you need a hunting license.
What kind of gun? What kind of shotgun we
So
grab?
we're
Double
shooting
barrel? What?
shotgun, over and under, side by side. Doesn't matter as long as you're shooting a shotgun. And 12 gauge if you want to bring something home. 20 gauge if your expert shot works good. But you know, it's a lot of fun out here. It's a blast. You get out here, you know, the birds are tucked in pretty good and they flew pretty good today.
Good.
Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.